2, 1.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sorry, we're a little late. Got two trustees meetings, so we gotta be efficient. All right, so we got the addition, so you got C and D, Fred?
Yeah, yes, I
Okay. Public be heard? No public. All right, so we've got 2 appointments, one for the Schuyler County Planning Commission and a second for the Planning Board. So I'll need a motion.
I'll make a motion to appoint Phil Cherry, Schuyler County Planning Commission, representing the Village of Watkins Glen.
You can do both of them together if you want.
And also Emma Herbert to the Planning Board as well.
Second.
Discussion. All right, all of our boards are filled. All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed, carried, thank you. All right, need a motion for the minutes of regular board meeting of November 5th, or sorry, November 4th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the regular board meeting held on November 4th, 2025.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No opposed, carried. Okay, department reports. Stacy, I thought she was gonna be here.
No, she
said she was gonna duck in if she could, for a second. I guess not.
Okay.
Chamber of Commerce thing or something.
Oh, that's right, that's
Yeah, she said
tonight.
she would try.
Okay, Ministries. Dennis, any updates from you?
Sent the report over to Dave Ely for both 216 Lakeview Ave and 112 14th Street. Other than that, just been doing a lot of inspections lately, a little stuff going on.
Okay, thank you. Meg? Nothing?
Hey Meg, did we ever address the all the corrosion on the intake?
No.
Is that something that's not very? That's all brand new, isn't it?
I sent it to Larson, she seemed concerned, but I haven't heard anything back, because the diver's not very impressed, he's like, that thing might be floating in a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
she
because the
got.
diver just went down there, right?
The diver did go down, he reported it.
Last week or 2 weeks ago?
No. Was it?
Poured out.
Yeah.
Was it that soon?
Just had it done.
Well, I know we did, but I didn't think it was that quick. But, okay.
The straps holding it in are just, they're corroded, they look terrible.
Yeah, and the nuts and bolts, and some of it looks brand new, some of it looks like it's second hand.
Different material, must be,
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between night and day.
yeah. And that's concerning, because it's the important parts of the foot, holding it together, the flange is holding it together, and the straps holding it down.
Did McCrossing show up this week? Were they supposed to come,
Today.
and they didn't come?
They changed it to Friday. They're supposed to be doing the transformers on the VFDs. Because those pumps keep faulting down there.
Down at the Raw.
When are they supposed to come, do you know? They didn't tell you?
Originally, it was supposed to be 7 AM today, and then they just said they were changing it to Friday.
All right, Tommy, I saw you guys out today.
One. Megan, what's all the alarms? What do you mean by many alarms for town of Dix?
The town of Dix has something going on with their communication, so I'll get probably 100 a month.
100 a month?
Through the night, yeah.
Is there something?
They'll lose communication, and so if you go on a skater, you can't see any of the elevations, anything up there, and they just kind of come and goes.
Is that on them to fix whatever the bugs are in the SCADA system?
Yeah, we just have to have.
Or is it ours?
I would usually call someone in and they would just pay for it.
That's a lot.
It's just a matter if it's Carl or if it's,
else, Meg? Tommy, you had a busy schedule. I saw you on Franklin Street today, but I don't know what they were doing.
We're getting our snow blades up.
Oh.
Well, the new ones are up, and then like 90% of the rebuilds are up that we have done. Just like 2 more to put up, or 1 more to rebuild and 4 to put up.
Do we-
One more to put up.
Did we end up with enough to go down Fourth?
No, we haven't even got the big ones started yet.
Okay.
Gus been working on the small ones or something. We have, I think we have enough wire and bulbs to get us started on there. That won't happen this year.
Yeah, they take a while to redo.
Yeah, the big ones are twice as much time. Which the Garland will start probably tomorrow or Thursday. On the road. The photo lines are taped off for this weekend, so as soon as that out, we'll post it Monday or whatever.
I was shocked that we didn't lose electric on that storm.
No.
That was
It
weird.
was crazy.
Did you ever get a chance to check that electric out on 14th Street? Have you ever noticed that that electric comes from Decatur Street through the yard?
How many times have I heard you tell this story?
I don't know, it's crazy. And it goes into the garage.
On 14th Street?
The house that, Dennis, what's the address?
The 112?
112. So
Blue
the
and-
power comes from like
All the houses.
12th Street side or
No, it comes from Decatur Street.
from Decatur Street, yeah. Sorry.
It goes across the people's yard and it goes into the back of the garage,
Okay.
his garage. But that pole that comes up out of the back corner of that garage that the electric hooks into, you might wanna check that out.
Okay, yeah, that's the first I've heard of it.
Well, you could never see it before because it's right into trees.
Okay.
But now that the leaves are all gone, I don't know if that's just a wooden pole coming up out of there or what.
Okay. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, because as many times as I've driven by there, I've tried to find out where's the electric? And I finally found it. It's coming from the other street, goes through people's yards. Weird. Dang.
Tony, the firehouse, you took care of that tree issue?
Yeah, it was Steve Compey's. That one?
Is that the one where it was causing all the problems with the eaves troughs and stuff on it?
No, we haven't even got the trimming yet.
Okay.
But last week they had a problem because Judd's camper was parked there. And Compey he actually called 911 to talk to Jason because his tree was falling down towards the camper and it was not done really. They took
Okay.
care of it.
All right, so different, okay.
Yeah.
That's now, you guys are in tree stuff now.
As soon as Christmas stuff's up,
After
yeah, we'll
Christmas.
get right to the tree stuff.
Taking all those flag poles down. Did those checkered flags make out okay through the,
We didn't have any issues with them, but I don't think they're gonna be good enough to put up next year.
that's what I wondered,
Because
because,
we have 5 American flags every year, it just gets so tarnished, being out there on the road,
yeah.
with traffic and dust and all that.
Yeah, it's amazing how dirty they got. All right. Scott, you got anything to add? I say sneak in here.
We got half the plywood laid down today.
Hey,
Long day.
Long day.
okay,
And that's all I got. We're still sucking leaves.
yep.
We had an issue with the leaf machine today. The propeller in it is going.
Oh, gee.
And
That
I had the county over looking at it. It's actually, the blades that are in there, it pushes up through the chute. They're actually, 'cause it's so old, they're ripped and bent. And it's just from when you're sucking up leaf pods, you get rocks, leaves, brush.
Don't you have the
hose? The suction tube held together with duct tape at the moment? Yeah.
We gotta come up with a different solution for that.
It's gonna wear out,
I heard it outside my house this morning.
Yeah. We're on the hills today, we're alternating flat hills every day.
When do you think you'll be done?
End of the month.
Yeah. And you're doing this tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Scott?
No, ma'am.
Ethan?
It's the usual, kind of starting to prep for events and stuff next year.
You guys are busy. All right, I need a motion to accept all department reports, please.
I'll make a motion to accept all department reports.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, carried, thank you. All right, first voting item, the master consulting agreement.
I'll make a motion to approve the master consulting service agreement from Vantage Point for SCADA system consulting services.
Second.
Discussion.
All right, so what is this? This is-
Yeah.
For the electric department, you can
We do this,
take your time.
Yeah, we haven't had a SCADA in like 12 years since our building got on ever, even when we had it was so ugly. So I met this gentleman at my conference, and he reached out to me about consulting for upgrading and incorporating a SCADA system for us.
Yeah, so there's no pricing in this.
right,
This is just a consulting agreement, and the way he worded it to me was like,
They need to get information from you, but they
Yeah.
can't get it
it's
without.
kind of like an NDA agreement.
Yeah, this
for
isn't
both of
an
us.
NDA though, Tommy.
Yeah, that's how.
It
he
would
worded
clearly
to me.
state NDA, but this has parameters in it for payment terms, termination of clause, the interest rates they can charge.
Okay.
You might want to ask them if he sent you the right document.
yeah, because it looked like we would be agreeing to,
Whatever they throw out.
yeah, it's pretty open-ended. I think we need to narrow, I mean, typically they would come in, they'll consult, and then they'll make a recommendation, and then we would be looking at,
Yeah, yeah, 'cause I didn't go through what I forwarded to Fred just to see what he thought. And the way they worded it to me in our Zoom meeting was, they're just gonna send an NDA for the sign, so we can send them information about substation, and they can't go on, and we can't take their drawings and their ideas and go to another vendor.
Fred, was there another attachment then maybe?
No, that's it. When he said it to me, I just said it needed board review, so I sent it to you guys.
yeah, I mean, that looks like a full agreement to me. I think.
I wonder if they sent the wrong.
Yeah, they jumped ahead.
Yeah, because there's parts about confidentiality that I was reviewing on this, but if we sign this, then we're locked into
Yeah,
pricing, and then
yeah.
it takes us 30 days to get out of it. So-
Yeah, we haven't, I mean, I'm in no hurry, I'm in a hurry, but I'm not, we haven't had a SCADA system in.
Yeah, I want to help you with this, let's just, I'll hook up with you tomorrow, let's just see if,
Yeah.
All right, let's table this, please.
yep.
All right, we'll move to the member application for the fire department.
Make a motion to approve the member application for use of the village fire hall by Charlie Scantura for a Christmas party to be held on December 13th, up to 8 p.m.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, carried, thank you. Okay, the next is the NOCO glycol purchase total, 678.
Make a motion to purchase 3 275-gallon totes of Max Tech propylene glycol for $6,788 from Nelco.
Second.
Discussion.
So that we just,
They should be here, it should be here the first of the week.
You need this up by the end of the week or early next week?
They come out
Yeah,
of
they were
Syracuse.
quick, and then, just for future reference, Dynaline out of Pennsylvania said they'd have a three-day turnaround if there's ever an emergency.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, carried, thank you. Okay, municipal solution, this is our water rates.
I make a motion to approve Municipal Solutions study to engage in a water rate study at the rate of $168 an hour, which is their per diem.
second.
Discussion. This is long overdue.
This is part of the grant process.
Yes, and we thought we had got approval through the board. You look at this, it was June.
As soon as LGSS is done with the first year, then he can get started on that.
Yeah, so we're waiting for the closeout of the finances, and then we'll start reviewing. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No opposed, carried, thank you. All right, general audit, November 17th.
I make a motion to approve the general audit dated November 14th, 2025, for a total amount of
Nope.
No.
November
November
17th.
17th, I think you're looking at the old sheet.
November 14th. Sorry.
17th.
Huh?
17th.
Oh,
I think you're looking at, read the amount too, because I think you're off the old sheet.
okay. Let's start that again. Rewind. All right. I make a motion to approve the general audit dated November 17th, 2025, for the total amount of $297,833.10.
Second.
Good job. Discussion. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
That is carried, no opposed. All right, couple of updates. December 19th, 12 noon, holiday lunch for the staff. Can you get your officers there?
I'll put a note real quick about it. Let's see.
We're gonna,
You guys need a number, like, to try to get a rough number for food?
Well, they were included in the number I gave you.
they were,
Yeah.
we're gonna do a flyer that, so that we could get it out, so everybody can send it, make sure their staff come. So it's noon on the 19th, that's a Friday,
Sorry.
catered by Bleachers. All right, December 5th, are you gonna be at the parade, Mr. Stephen?
Yes, at this point, I'll come back in that day.
Peter, you be in the parade?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Uh-huh. The 5th? Yeah, Village
5th
Christmas.
is Village Christmas,
Yeah,
so line up by juniors at 6, the parade's at 6:30.
6, so 6 and 6:30.
Not juniors.
Did they change it?
Yeah, junior did not want anybody using his lots this year.
Oh, here we go.
So we're not in his lot, we're usually on the street outside of it.
Well, they always use the lots though, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he said no this year, for that event.
Well, he was paving last year.
So, I think it's gonna, we switched the pattern a little bit to 8th Street. I think it's gonna be on 8th Street.
Okay.
Well, either or, no big deal.
So I gotta light the tree, I think at 5, and then take it back that way.
Yeah, well, I'll be around, so whatever.
Okay.
Are we decorating it? Is that when we decorated the truck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
last year you did. Do you have Lucas?
I don't know yet. I'll have to look.
It'd be fun to have him in the parade. All right, the other, just for the public, is that the ice rink is underway to being set up after deliberation, lots of deliberation about cost. We're still evaluating, we're working with the state. We have to get a good P&L. What do we anticipate? A couple weeks?
I would say after Thanksgiving, by the time, because we gotta get the glycol here.
I would say the 1st of December, because next week's a 3-day week.
Yeah, I would say the 1st
Alright.
of December is fair.
I feel like November's just flown.
It
Based
has.
on weather, of course, but.
It's supposed to be decent next week or 2.
Yeah, in the 40s, which,
Decent.
yeah. Thunderstorm.
Yeah, because the 1st would be Monday, and that would make sense, that
Okay.
after Thanksgiving.
Well, it's, the weather, the whole thing is so dependent on the weather. We looked at the response to the survey. The survey didn't yield, only 16% of the residents out of the ones that responded, 65% didn't think that we should continue the ice rink, but in reviewing, we didn't really give enough information. I think the board's still evaluating the overall profit and loss on that. You know, it really is gonna depend on the season.
So we're gonna have somebody here when we do the glycol thing to make sure that it's,
That's the question that I put out to the board, whether you want me to.
One way or the other, train will be here, they said, to make sure that it's going in and flowing correctly and everything, all the pressure is right. As far as what you want to do for training, that's.
well, I
They
just,
haven't done that before in the past that I recall.
Now, I think Cody just said, call us and we'll come back and we'll make sure that everything is going the way it's supposed to. Normally, they just started up, they didn't do it last year, right? They weren't here for one,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the,
Now, is this company that you're gonna call in, are they gonna come and pressure test it before we put glycol in? To make sure there's
I don't know
no
anything
mold,
about the
or?
ice, or whatever they are.
well, that's kind of why I was asking what
Who
we,
pressure tested it before, Scott?
No,
No, that's what you're saying.
that,
it's never done.
To make sure there's no leaks in the.
so, but train can do that, or we have to have somebody else?
No, train don't do that.
But they can, I think, Fred, we have a contract, is what I'm understanding, right?
it sounded to me
Or-
like,
With train to do procedures like that for the ice rink.
Yeah, I have no idea what the outline of that is, but I know that they come to do the check to make sure all of the bells and whistles and the refrigerant and the alarms and stuff that are, going up. I don't know to what extent they do, I have no idea.
So we don't know if they'll be able to tell us whether
I
we
can talk
have,
to Cody tomorrow, he'll just tell me yes or no.
we need to make sure we have enough glycol in the system, so the system will work properly. I think that's been our problem
think-
before.
right,
I think we need to train to do the pressure testing and show, and because I think whatever Scott watches, I bet he's gonna be able to have your own gauge and do it in the future. It's just,
yeah, because how do we know otherwise?
yeah, rather than paying them to do it.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that's,
But then also, I did believe we should have a trainer, just to give these guys that full gamut of, hey, this is, I've been doing ice rinks for 20, 30 years, this person, and just bleed all that information into Scott and Stacy, so that we're like,
so
okay.
we should do that above
Where-
and beyond train.
That's just my opinion, I think so, yeah.
That's what I
I
thought
think it'd be
as well.
beneficial to them, because there's bits and pieces, but I think the most important thing is Scott oversees the whole department, and Stacy oversees that department down there, to get them guys training, other than
I agree, training is
some
important.
of the employees that report up to Scott
Yeah,
have been engaged with certain things, I think.
some have been there the whole time and some haven't, but you said something today that I had learned, that they're laying out all the piping and everything and then waiting a couple of days while the glycol is,
Well, it says that in the, whatever you call that, the manual there. It says, and I talked to Cody about it today, but it does say, once you start it up and you start pumping the glycol through, you let it go for 24 to 48 hours so that the glycol does its thing evenly throughout all of the pipelining, so that way when you put the ice down, it does start to freeze evenly. Whereas if you start to water it immediately,
it's not
it's
consistent.
not going to freeze evenly in different spots.
Makes sense, because I bet you there's a bleeder on that bleeds out the air pockets.
Yeah. I also told you it says in there something about a white paint that's supposed to go into the
Yeah.
ice.
Yeah.
That turns it white, but we don't do that, so I don't know what
That's
that is.
so if you wanna color it or make a,
I have no idea. It just said it in there and I've never heard it.
draw the lines and all that stuff.
Yep.
All right, so let's take it as, you'll check with Train tomorrow and then let me know.
Yeah, I'll ask Cody what he does and what they do.
Okay.
And then I guess you'll have to reach out to the other company to see if
Yeah.
they'll come, 'cause they'll have to be by next week,
Mhm.
Wednesday, Tuesday.
I wouldn't have that other company come in until December.
Right, because you're not gonna start making ice until,
Next week's a short week.
right.
Yeah, whenever you
Right.
plan to not, whenever you plan.
I plan the
like-
first
like-
week in December,
Yeah, okay.
because next week's a short week, none of the guys are gonna let us stay overnight and ice.
Oh, yeah, no.
No. Okay. I don't have any other board concerns. Do you?
I just had one thing, I think we're falling farther and farther behind on this fire truck,
We're doing-
equipment, aging of the fire trucks.
Yeah,
Like, we need to come up with a plan or something, I think that, I don't know what to do, I've given lots of suggestions, but
There's quite a few.
Fundraising.
I started looking at grants. I fell off it with ramping up this ice rink.
so they do have a grant currently in
And I found
motion.
multiple ones, there's timing on them,
Yeah,
whether you get them or not.
right, so the one we're waiting to hear back from, but we still have several other vehicles that are going bad quickly. So I don't know, we need to come up with a plan, or, I don't know,
well,
so expensive.
We're gonna have to talk about
And I
that.
talked, and then, funny thing that I learned the other day at the fire academy, they got a brand new ladder truck for training at the fire academy, and they got it within 18 months from the time he ordered it. And what they used to tell us, 3 years from the time we
Yeah.
signed the contract. 18 months he got his truck.
yeah, I think what I said to you the other day is that what I'd like them to do is to get 2 board members. Jason has 2 people that he picks, and then the board picks 2 people, and we have a truck committee, and they come up with a list of priorities so that we can start looking at funding. You know, because there's discussions been going on, they've put it in their board report, but we've got to have some tangible.
Yes.
Can't replace 3 trucks at once. We have a study that's coming out very quickly with Montour Falls that we'll be evaluating. That's a state grant that we won. But it's a study, so, you know, who knows what'll come out of it.
Oh, that's the, yeah.
Consolidation
Yeah.
study. So, I mean, I'm happy to direct Jason to come up with a couple of people if you think that that's the right approach. But I do think, and I would agree with you, that we need to have some action there. I mean, we've been talking about it for how many years?
Yeah, and we're still just waiting to hear the outcome of the grant that they've already turned in.
Yeah, I think they're probably,
To your point, it's only for one truck.
yeah,
Well, yeah,
That
but it's the
grant.
most expensive truck.
Right.
yeah. Yeah, they're not cheap, that's for sure. And, you know, we're trying to save money every year in the budget. You know, it's not a huge amount, but to have a capital account for the fire department, you know, just for that reason, that, you know, but that takes years of planning, and it hasn't been budgeted for in the past, so,
Yeah, it's gonna take us a while to get there.
yeah, and we've got to act on it.
I agree.
We've been talking about it for too long. So I'll write to Jason and,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bobby is in on board, we're the liaison, so.
okay.
That was
Other
all,
things?
that was all I had.
Steven? All right, I don't have any executive this evening, so motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Wow.
Carried.
Could be a record.
How did we do?